Welcome to Asian Flush.
Today we are trying and reviewing Daly's frozen pouches.
In 1960, Daly's started bringing fresh orange juice door to door daily. Then in 1983, Daly's formulated its original sweet and sour mix, and that is when Daly's original margarita mix was born.
Today, Daly is at the forefront of cocktail innovation, developing perfectly blended mixers and ready-to-drink options in new and trending ways.
And to start off with, we're going to have Daly's Apple Smash. When it's time to unwind, you need something that's cold, crisp, and entirely delicious. This apple-inspired frozen smash cocktail is spot on for any occasion. Cheers! Yeah, with this one, you definitely get that apple in the front. You get a little bit of the bourbon taste, but as soon as you get that bourbon taste, the ice that's the slushy melts in your mouth and kind of washes everything down.
Yeah, so I do agree with what he's saying, or what he's describing to. Yeah, you basically get your apple note right off the bat. It's not too sweet, not too tart. Doesn't overwhelm your mouth overall. Then you get a slight hint of the alcohol that they use, and then at the end, the ice just basically melts in your mouth and just washes everything right down. And now we've got Daly's Peach Smash. Everything is just peachy with a smashing cocktail on hand. Treat yourself to a peachy goodness complemented by a blend of bourbon flavors and with every sip. Pre-mixed to perfection so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy it straight from the freezer. Cheers! So like with this one, it is definitely like very peachy flavor overall. Not only that too, but I think it's a little too sweet. And that just kind of overwhelms the taste overall with it.
Now for me, like drink this, you definitely get the peach, but I think like if I was a new drinker, this would be something that would be perfect for me because you really don't taste the alcohol and you just get like a lot of the peach flavor from this. And now we got Daly's Blackberry Smash. Some days you just gotta treat yourself to a bold, delicious flavor. When you feel that craving hit, head to the freezer and kick back with the smashing blackberry cocktail with a blend of bourbon flavor.
Cheers!
Yep, you definitely get the blackberry flavor in this. The only thing about this one is that it actually leaves like a kind of like bitter aftertaste with this one.
So with me, with this, I hardly taste much of the blackberry flavor. It's still there, but like, it's not as pronounced as the other two. But with this though, it's still pretty much overly sweetened. And now we've got Daly's Raspberry Mojito. Spend some time in paradise with a refreshing twist on a classic summertime mojito. Sweet, juicy raspberry teams up with mint and lime flavors to create your ideal mojito. Cheers! Oh yeah, you definitely get all three of those flavors. At first I get the raspberry, and then from there's a really strong mint as like a secondary note. It ends up with like a tarty limeness at the end there.
Well, drink this, I do get the lime, I do get the raspberry, I do get the mint. And if you're a new drinker, and if you're a beginning drinker, this is actually really great for you. And now we have Daly's Island Runner, a refreshing tiki blend of juicy pineapple, orange, passion fruit, and lime flavors with just a hint of banana that perfectly pre-mixed. So before we drink this, actually our freezer is not the greatest, so some of our drinks didn't get frozen all the way. But we're still going to give you our opinions on the flavors.
Cheers!
Yeah, drink this. I definitely get orange, blackberry, lime, passion fruit, and banana. Yep, it is a really tropically drink. And if you're not careful, you'll probably drink all this in one gulp.
So like with me with this, it's just like a tropical fruit mix overall. The really nice thing I do like about this, like unlike a lot of the other ones that are like overly sweetened, with this one they actually counterbalance it with the tartness and makes it a well-balanced drink. Now we've got Daly's Margarita. Turn any day into a fiesta with a margarita frozen cocktail. Pre-mixed so they're ready to drink right out of the freezer. Perfect for sharing with friends, chips, and salsa. Cheers! So with this, it's already a pretty good margarita mix overall. With something like this, to kick it up to the next level, I'll just basically like salt rim or tahini rim your margarita glass and give it a little extra kick.
Yeah, for me drinking all this, I definitely get the lime in this, and it's actually really sweet and really good for, like I said, beginning drinkers. And now we have Daly's Wildberry Margarita. Give your classic margarita a very tropical twist. Sip on a sweet and balanced blend of blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and a hint of lime in every ready-to-drink frozen cocktail. Cheers! With this drink, I can definitely taste the berry flavor in this. Like, it reminds me of a wild berry drink I had before. I just can't put my finger on it. But you can definitely get the berry flavor from this.
Yeah, so with this, you know, you get all those berries overall. I definitely cannot distinguish like what berries that they actually used in here, but it tastes really good. Still at the end there's a lime kick at the end. Now we got Daly's Fireworks, inspired by the red, white, and blue ices you loved as kids. Fireworks, ready to drink frozen cocktails are bursting with cherry, lime, and blue raspberry flavors you can enjoy all year long. Cheers. So like with this one, I really can't taste like the berry or fruity note of this overall. I still get the lime taste at the end.
Yeah, for me to drink this, I actually do get the bomb pop feel that you get from this. So I do taste the cherry, I do taste the lime, I do taste the wild berry, well not the blueberry, and it does give me that bomb pop taste to it. And now we have Daly's Blue Hawaiian. Enjoy vacation cocktail flavors anytime you like. Blue Hawaiian frozen cocktail brings the island flavors of coconut, orange, and pineapple to your very own freezer. Cheers. Yep, with this one, like you can definitely get the coconut, you definitely get the orange in this, you definitely get the pineapple in this. Yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm on the beach somewhere, just holding this, drinking with my shades on.
Yeah, so with me with this, like when you're drinking it overall, the flavor profile going from one flavor to the next flavor to the next, it's a really nice transition through all three flavors. Now we got Daly's Peach on the Beach. Enjoy a beach-style cocktail without getting sand everywhere. Peach on the Beach frozen cocktails are pre-mixed with juicy peach, orange flavors, and just the right balance of tart cranberry. Cheers. So my initial thought with this just being peach on the beach overall, I thought that was just gonna be like some sort of like a peach flavor cocktail. But with this, them adding like oranges and cranberry, the tartness to basically counterbalance the sweetness of the peach, makes it a really balanced drink too.
When drinking this overall at the beginning, I do get that peach flavor all in the beginning, but at the end, the cranberry actually lingers in my mouth a little longer than I wanted it to. And now we have Daly's Jamaican Smile. Have a Caribbean style drink without buying a plane ticket. Pre-mixed and ready to drink, straight to your freezer. Jamaican Smile's frozen cocktails bring the vacation right to your home. Cheers. Yep, this tastes pretty fruity. I get like strawberry, pineapple, a hint of banana. The only thing I can find wrong with this is that I wish I had more of a banana flavor to this.
So when I'm drinking this overall, I'm just thinking this is another basic tropical fruit punch overall. This one's not as berry forward as like the Island Runner. This one's just more of a tropical fruit punch overall with this. And this is still a really good like tropical fruit punch drink. Now we got Daly's Hurricane. Hurricane frozen cocktails are perfectly pre-mixed and ready to drink, so you don't need a bartender or recipe. Cheers. It's like I really can't taste much of this overall. Like this just reminds me of like a regular fruit punch with a little bit of added alcohol with it.
Yeah, drinking this actually I feel like the moisture in my mouth just got sucked out too. So that's just kind of like a forewarning, because this drink did make like the moisture in my mouth get sucked out. And now we have Daly's Bahama Mama. Take a trip to the islands in your own backyard. Tropical inspired Bahama Mama frozen cocktails are ready to drink right from your freezer. No blender, no bartender needed. Cheers. Yeah, drinking it overall, like it is melon forward. You get like all these fruits in the middle, but you also get that melon taste at the end. And for me, like looking for a melon drink is actually just as hard as a banana drink. So this drink is really enjoyable for me.
So with this overall, it just reminds me of like a tropical fruit punch overall, but with this one, it's just more of a melon forward tropical fruit punch. Now we've got Daly's Piña Colada. Any day can be a Piña Colada day. The coconut flavor you love is ready to drink right out of the freezer with a Piña Colada frozen cocktail. Tiny umbrellas are optional, but encouraged. Cheers. So with this overall, I'm still a little bit disappointed with this one. There is still that Piña Colada taste overall with it, but with this one, at the end, it leaves like a small little bitter finish, which I really don't like.
Yeah, I agree with him. Like drinking this, I do get that Piña Colada taste in the beginning. In the middle, I get that bitterness that he's talking about, but at the end, like the Piña Colada taste and the bitterness kind of blends together, so disappointing because it is a Piña Colada and Piña Coladas usually have a higher standard to a lot of people. And finally we have Daly's Strawberry Daiquiri. When you think of a daiquiri, you think of a delicious frozen strawberry cocktail. So grab a Strawberry Daiquiri frozen cocktail from your freezer and enjoy a perfect blended drink. Cheers! Yeah, for this one, I do get a lot of strawberry. I really don't get any of the other flavors. It's like they actually made the strawberry, I think, sweeter in this one. So, yep, really strawberry forward in this one.
Yeah, I do agree with what he's saying too. Pretty much all I'm tasting here is just basically the strawberry. There is a hint of like sourness or tartness that's coming from either the strawberry or with the lime overall, but other than that, it's pretty much strawberry forward. Now that we've tried all Daly's frozen cocktails, so the one I liked a lot was the peach on the beach overall. Initially, I thought it was just all of a peach note or frozen cocktail, but with that, reading the description and tasting it overall, with the peach, it was added a bit of tartness to counterbalance a lot of the peach and the sweetness from it overall. It made it, like I said, a really well-balanced drink. So the one I personally disliked from the ones that we had here today was the fireworks. This normally reminds me of like a bomb pop overall, but with this one, with all the flavors just basically clashing each other all at one time, you really couldn't taste any like the bomb pop flavor at all, and that's why I ranked it the lowest.
Well, the one I didn't like the most, all the ones we tried, was actually the blackberry smash one. Just because like all of them, it left the most bitter taste in my mouth, and I just don't know where it came from. I'm guessing it's from probably the malt liquor they use or some kind of liquor they use. But that probably was the one that I disliked the most. The one I liked the best was probably the Island Runner, just because like finding a banana drink is really hard, and this one probably had like the best banana flavored drink that I had for a long time.
Well, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. See what you want us to try next.
And remember, drink responsibly, my friends.